Really just need to like practice it as much as I can with tattooing because I want it to become like second nature. Do you know what I mean? I've got to wait for these needles to turn out. I might tattoo a little bit with the blunt ones I've got. That's what we've done. I might actually tattoo on myself. But on the fake skin, it's not chopping it up too much, so realistically, it should be fine. I want to keep away from the political stuff this time sometimes. On the line, it gets so political. It's because I'm very political. But if they could definitely like not like politics, be political person. 100%. Oh, look at that sun. Gorgeous. Oh, it's lush. So yeah. Oh man, it's annoying. And this line work in a couple of days. I want to finish this one, but I like because it's the next day. I'm not sure I can. I might have to wait 4 weeks for that piece to heal. So the piece I'm on about is this way. Right. I'll have to wait for that to heal before I can go in again with anything. I might be able to shrink them in. Actually, no, I can't just move back to the foot. It's a pain. It's so hard to not want to go completely crazy with the tattoo gun, right? But obviously, I want good tattoos as well. So I'm not doing good tattoos. I'm doing like defeat detention work, like detention. What are they called? The deaths you get in detention. You get rid of fucking scribbling away with that. Oh, it's gorgeous today. Bear with. It's annoying. I can't go in the sun now because I've like covered so much of my body with tattoos. Wait, I think I've done 8 in the last few days. All right. Yeah, 3 days. I've done 8. Was it 3? Was it 4? I can't remember. And they're not small pieces necessarily either, right? Like this is my favourite one. Well, it needs sorting out because I couldn't shade it correctly. But 1 second. So it's severed with the gradient in it. It's going to be the Reaper, obviously, but that's to symbolise for my friends. I was going to do a gravestone. I didn't know what to have. It seemed disrespectful doing a gravestone, and kind of seems disrespectful doing a Reaper, but it's because it's like skating with death. Do you know what I mean? It's all the skaters. Oh, that's chill. And my body just feels like it's been beaten out a little bit. Hello, welcome. Sleeping's fun. Welcome from the UK. Sunny tropics of UK. It's actually called a tropic island now. Like, what on earth? It makes sense because how hot it's getting. It's like 30, 40 degrees. That's Celsius, by the way. For any Americans, that's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Quite a bit. And then our humidity as well. So as I said before, we're looking at like, what, 85 to 90% humidity, which is worse in Florida than we just had. But I don't know if the percentage is done on the same thing. Do you know what I mean? 60% actually. I said, yeah, I don't think people would want to tattoo if. I personally don't want to get a tattoo from somebody if they haven't got tattoos themselves. And that sounds like bias, but it's just. It's fair. If I look at a tattoo artist, they've got no tattoos, I'm like, oh, it ain't what they feel like. Let alone doing like one on themselves or anything. Bear with me a sec. Oh. So I am going to turn half of this into a tattoo parlor. I'm like, why not? So I do need to do my flash. Like, I had a flashcard somewhere. I made the flashcard, that is. It's not like a flashcard that got on there ones off the internet because I was like trying to draw a few. I did do a few, and then I was like, you know what, this is like kind of long. Let's say most tattoos I will design will be unique because I draw them up. What's that program? Like a Tattooist or something, where they do cover-ups as well. That like really inspired me to want to do cover-ups because say someone's got a piece that means a lot to them, but they don't want to get rid of it, but they want to improve on it. That's what I would love to work on as well. Make someone feel so much better about the tattoo. I don't recommend getting a tattoo on every body, like limb. Yeah, both arms, both legs. 8 in the last 3 days. Knows where it's gone, so this one is like a raindrop with a love heart. Right. And then there's a fire. I done that fucking wrong now. Oh well. Just that one for now. No inspiration at all right now. It's because it's early and I had no coffee, like I said. I do want to do this butterfly was freehand. I had no reference. So that's why it's slightly off. Sorry guys, literally like 10 messages just popped up. It's probably lagging 2 secs. So when I see big fan, I appreciate that. I was going to be like, what, industrial size or? It's literally not even funny. It's the shittest joke ever. Right, bear with me. So it's like a tiny, tiny bit. It feels like that's tattoo flu, whatever it's called. When you get like I think it's because I've done so many. For fun. Wait. Oh, fuck's sake. I've got to design something in 2 seconds. I've already designed it. Yeah, no clue. Happy birthday. Happy birthday day. I need coffee so badly, so honestly, this is bad. It's very addictive. See, I'm dumb. I was like, what does that mean? And I'm like, oh yeah, happy birthday. It's like, people seeing the world's end. It's like, what the fuck? WTF, what does that mean? What the fuck? So, I own a skateboard company. By the way, I'm a little bit lost in my own hobby. So that's what I mean. I do value happiness over money. I always say this all the time. People never really mean that unless they generally enjoy what they do. And I know money is important, granted. I'm not saying that I don't have a lot of money either. I mean, I just have a lot of hobbies. Right, they're expensive as well. So it'd be nice if they made money. But so I started tattooing recently. I've got 8 on myself in the last few days. That's one of them. Cross is another one. So I've got one here. I've got another one there, which is the reprint number 7, which I shaded. I shaded with line work as well because the thin shading needles were blunt. So I was like, great. But I was halfway through it anyway, so shading needles, what these are like, I think about 8 or 9. 8. And the 3 in a line needle. I think line work, like needle work, hurts just a little bit more than shading. I don't know why. Shading's quite nice. It's just tattoo is actually really satisfying. It's hard, don't get me wrong. Obviously, once you've made a permanent error, well, not even error, you make an error, that's it, it's permanent. My brain today is like mushy. I was looking at it because if it was more mushy than usual, it's like, oh yeah, it's like tattoo flu, especially if you've got multiple in different places or just a big piece done. You just feel so drained afterwards. It's because your body's trying to heal the tattoo, that's why. Right, what was I doing? Wait for the iPad to charge up. Okay. That's the best find ever. 2 birds in 1 stone. Yeah, wait for my iPad charge up, so I've got designed to my partner's ground, and then wait for this delivery to come with the needles, then I can literally get on with the next toe. I'm so burnt out. It does feel like the flu-ish. The worst part is I love baths, right? And I just can't have a bath. I mean, boohoo. I don't to myself, I know, but it's still like, it's weeks, bro. It takes so long to heal a toe. I think it's like, what? Easily a year for some pieces, especially if they're shaded. I mean, when I say easy, I mean, I'm like, probably like a maximum, but like at least 6 months for all your skin to heal and not be like fucking torn up and traumatized. That's why I want to get all of them done sooner rather than later. And being toe white is brilliant, so I can just touch up for the rest of my life. I don't need to get touch ups because they look a bit faded or something. I'm just so excited, bro. But what made me want to get into tattooing was after I started doing pieces like this, because this is one of my drawings I done. It felt, I enjoyed the gradient and the graphite sort of sketched sort of drawings I was doing. I felt they're pretty much perfect. Bye. John. Well, I feel like you gotta be British to know that meme. If you're not British, you won't know that meme. What am I doing? Come on, charge up. It's charged. Ace. Thank you, bro. I didn't say bye. I said sup. I have shit eyesight. It's getting worse and worse as I get older. I apologise there. Man. Thank you, I appreciate that. Don't know if I already said that properly. I love this like raindrop with the love heart in it. It'd normally be a bit wider, right? But I'm not personally having that. I'm just gonna come up with a few flashcards. I mean, that was literally that was like Butterfly was the first shaded piece of that. I also wanted to, what's it called? My brain, honestly. Actually, no, the first bit of shading I'd done was this mushroom here. Which I actually love that mushroom. I think that mushroom's sick. But fake skin and real skin is very different. Real skin's like butter, it just like chops through it. Literally. It's, oh man, I love tattooing now. Space of 3 days, about 4 days, I've got 9 tattoos. No, I've done 8 tattoos. I don't even know. I think it's like 9 or 8. It's crazy how you just jump into it. Like, I know they don't rush get trigger happy, but I mean, I'm not going to regret them because I designed them. The ones like, well, I think 2 of them I didn't design. But I'm still happy with them regardless. I think you can regret art because art's art at the end of the day. Why are you regretting it? I mean, don't get a tattoo with meaning behind it. That's what I'll always say. Because say you get it like one for a wedding or one for like a relationship or something like that. I know people go, oh, but you should do. I mean, if you are solid, 100%. But I think that's when people regret a tattoo is when it has meaning to it, because it might have been a time period in their life where they thought that meaning was funny. Then they grow up and they realize it's stupid. Well, if you just get a stupid tattoo, it's a stupid tattoo. Like it's just a laugh. Like I think 100%. I generally don't see me regretting any of them. Bro, it depends. I'm sitting here waffling at the moment, but I want to think of all in a sec. But I also want to draw. This is what I want my sleeve to be. It's a concept that I'll show people. So with the mountain, and then the lighter bits on the tree will be white line work. I'd have to wait a few months, obviously, before I'll probably have to wait a year because of how heavy the shading is to finish it off. But yeah, I am I'm not doing much. I'm putting some music on. I'm a chill. I'm putting on the headphones, unfortunately, because literally can't be bothered with that shit on here. So tired. I'll be back tomorrow as per like normal, you know what I mean? No, totally, bro. I'm a ball sack. I don't mind being ball sack though, because I actually own my own skateboard company and make skateboards, so that's like really fucking ideal in it, to be honest. I mean, let's look at the 2 skateboards I made most recently. I mean, pretty gnarly, bro. Pretty gnarly. But if that means I'm a ball sack to make it, by all means, I'm a ball sack. I'm happy with that. I am content. Better than being a regular ass person, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna say, I'm sorry, I don't play out loud. I literally just play it to myself, like a real antisocial loner, because at the end of the day, I'm not doing that copyright crap. Oh, yeah, I forgot I've got a design to say. Hang on a sec. No, make sure I did actually finish it, to make sure it's touched up. Definitely true. Right. Well, go. Come on, man. Where did I put it? Somewhere here. Let's see if I can do that for now, to be honest. CBA. I literally feel like I don't know, man. It's so weird. I feel so run down. It does feel a bit like the flu, which is funny. I forget about this part of the tattoo, especially like when it's like a bigger one or like shaped out. The first one I got, obviously, it's more like adrenaline crash as well as first day. But if you feel it days after, it feels like the flu without the flu. Right, bear with. I need a cup of tea, bro. I need tea. I need some energy. Well, I've got to have tea because I've got no coffee, which is just a disaster, really. I'm done with art for now, considering later on I've got to do, like, a sentence I never normally say, but I am done. I'm burnt out. And I'm going to shit this because it's been long. See? Well, like skateboarding, where you take a little break and you come back and you're actually better because you've taken a healthy break for your muscles. Did some moisturiser today as well. Worst part about tattoo, it's the itching. Fuck me, is it annoying? Not even the flaking. The flaking's quite satisfying, but like slap it and it's not done. And it works really well. It'll be like all over my body. I've got like 8 spots. Yeah, what's good? So I'll get this. Ooh. Or not. Fucking damn good bearings, tell you what. You know what, actually? I am going to tattoo. Not myself. I'm going to finish this butterfly and he's blacking out. Ugh. You know what, it's not only the person getting a tattoo that needs their blood sugars up, it's also the tattoo artist, I swear. It's probably why they would drink Red Bulls. Right, so I'll come back to that. Yeah, this is the thing that someone needs me designing. It's quite sweet. Little thing for 50th birthday. Big 5-0. Like literally. I recommend a tattoo. I don't recommend the feeling after a tattoo or a big piece. I'm dreading getting my arms done now. So I'm going to feel awful. I'm going to feel like shit. It's like tattoos don't hurt. It's just the next few days afterwards, you just feel like you've been beaten up with little angry bees. I don't even feel like that. It's not very comfortable though, granted. Not even the tattoos. I mean, as I said, I surprisingly think a tattoo does not hurt. Like, it's quite surprising. Well, I had my tongue pierced when I was like 15. It's gone now. It's got a scar, I guess, still a bit, but. And after that, I swore myself off of getting a piercing. They're extreme. That's painful. And people get piercings when they're kids. So, like, I don't think a tattoo is bad. It's just more prolonged. I don't even think it feels like a hot cat scratch. Maybe for the first few minutes, and then the pain kind of goes because it gets numb from the vibrating. I think of the, I think that's what actually happens. Like, vibrating makes it go numb. It's weird. Don't feel the area after that. And obviously, I'm quite lean. I got hit in my bone when I was doing pieces on my arm. Well, I didn't do my arm, my leg. This one, not so much. That one was on the bone. My little ghost I'd done was on like the front shin part of my bone. That's just got a thing there. Fleshy parts are nicer. Yo. Oh, that's close. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Someone thought it was a pen the other day. I was like, no, I've got a honey dabber under there, and I have a heat pen for my herb. It's funny because, like, if I was in the States, I feel like if I had a prescription, it'd be fine. I do have a prescription here, but like people will be like, "Oh no, I don't trust you." I'm like, "So what? You want me to have a seizure?" Obviously, I don't have seizures, but you know what I mean. I need to be medicated, but I'm not out of it. There's a difference. Just like people on codeine or like anything. You know what I mean? There is no difference. If I'm sat there like glazed eyes over, and I'm like, "Yeah, fair enough," but I'm not. Never. All right. You see the actual confusion in my face, and I'm like, "What are you on about?" So when I've had wheels out before, they've just fucking gone all over the floor. Oh well, when I've had those out before, I understand people thinking different, but like this. Get some education, please. Please. Alright. Damn. Someone said to me, "Is this a permanent tattoo?" I was like, "Yeah, no, it's just a needle going up and down to leave semi-permanent ink in the skin." I mean, you wouldn't do that. That would be so damaging. Like a brush stroke out from the corner. Or like you do a 90 crank it, essentially, in a way. Oh, it looks so much better. Oh, but I do the... Is that another Minions movie? Are you shitting me? I swear one just came out. Let's just rinse the franchise, shall we? And absolutely destroy it. There's a certain level where it gets boring. For anybody. Maybe years on you can release another movie, but... Oh, maybe it is years on, I'm unaware of it. I'll be like, no, that's a Despicable Me movie that came out. Like, oh, massive difference. The skin is actually annoying as shit. Hey, bro. Damn, Rob. Hey, no, so I would grab this, but I mean, it's where the shading is. I need to actually get the excess up straight away because I can't figure out if I've overshaded. It's all right. It's not too bad. And I'm actually rubbing the edges really to get this flipping crap out. No. So don't do that. Right. I will do the smoky bits on it, but I'm not going to do those. Actually, I could do. Tattooing, bro. I stapled them so wrong. Oh well. Those liney bits I dab out, that's fine. I would rub on skin anyway. Like real skin, I mean. So I know I'd never rub it for skin, so don't panic. Well, until the end anyway. Oh, I fucking stapled these skins way too close together. What's up? There'll be the only one here, and then there'll be like 10 people, and then there'll be like 3 people, and then there'll be low people. It's just the way it is, bro. Don't know why people always point that out. Like, I don't do lives to get people to watch or follow. If people want to follow and watch, I include like being quite antisocial right now. I believe in authenticity, and I hope you well. You find the right people that do as well. Do you know what I mean? Like. Yeah, that these into as I say, the skins are what's it called? Stapled shitly. So stapled and terribly. You want about Michael Jackson? Yeah. Are you an artist? I am. I literally have my own skateboard company. I make skateboards, fingerboards, but I'm also trying to become a bit of a tattoo artist. This was freehand, so there's no reference. The first time I've actually shaded, I'm actually really liking the look of it. And I've done 8 or 9 of myself now in the last few days. Trying to add depth with the shading here, so. Black out. Like someone said, you're going to tear out the skin at that speed and whatever. I'm not. So you'd know when you're tearing out the skin. Bro, am I racist? That's fucking hilarious. technically have. I'm half South African. My family's partly from Claremont, which isn't necessarily a white part, and I also. Oh, bro, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Definitely not. No, I'm not racist, bro. I mean, technically, I couldn't be a racist if I like Michael Jackson. It wouldn't make sense. A racist means I wouldn't actually listen to their music because I wouldn't support a black artist. That these are facts. Meaning racist means you generally wouldn't even support another race if you were like racist against that race. So no, as I said, I like Michael Jackson. I listen to the victims, and they've all now said that nothing happened. Their parents kind of made them say shit, which is just makes sense. He's like the richest man alive at the time. You know, people want to watch people burn. It's the best part about life. People love people so much. It's crazy. They love to see you rise and they love to see you downfall. Clean as shit, I'm not gonna lie right now. The riskiest form of tattooing is just to no reference, just fucking send it, right? So this image was one off the internet sort of, but I've changed it ish. I'm just shading it in now, and as I say, there's no reference I've got. It's from Brain, and then just this is how I want to practice tattooing because this is like the hardest moments when you actually don't have a reference or the stencil rubs off, or somebody wants you to just draw a basic design up on them with a stencil pen. Because that's like being an artist. I guess you don't have to be a good artist to be tattooing, but if you combine the two, that's like perfect. It's looking pretty clean to be honest. I'm liking that. I mean, there's parts that aren't even symmetrical. That's the best part about it, and it still looks quite decent. So that's how you can make things look quite good, even without having it symmetrical. We need to start as man then. That'd be fucking hilarious. Can't even deny it. So I like this angle because you can actually push lines and then you can come down into a 90 and then pull a line. So you actually work on that whole 75, 75, 80, 90, you know, around that whole. And then you won't tear out your skin at all. Someone says when you tear your skin, but I was watching so many videos now on how to like tattoo right angles, like not like right angles, but the right angles. without tearing the skin up. This isn't torn at all. It's freehand. I know it looks a bit messy at the bottom right now, but obviously it needs a wipe off and stuff like that. I'm just shading in some of the areas to make some of it pop, especially like this part. So this is, when I say freehand, there's no reference I've got either. I'm just going kind of by feel. But it's the depth in here, which is, it's just sick. I'm loving it. And I'm practicing shading, because shading's like kind of saying, I want it more than colours, because colours piss me off, man. Say no to charging. But I have no idea what that is. Call me uneducated, or I only choose to tune into things I care about or I find it interesting at the time. I'm not saying I wouldn't find something interesting, not that or whatever, anything. I just like to come across it my own. What is being a child? You can be a child. I'm a child. I'm like a man child. I'm like a baby, a man baby. I'm a maybe baby, because at the end of the day, I literally make fingerboards. That's what I'm saying, bro. I make fingerboards and skateboards, and I get to play with them. This is the best thing ever. And I get to step into my adult shoes a little bit and tattoo. It's funny because, as I say, tattooing myself now, I want to be able to, because I've done like 8 in the last few days. I want to be able to go, oh yeah, all my pieces were designed by me, because they are at the moment. I'm literally halfway through designing some of my ones. I don't know if you put a message up for us so kindly. I think a message has not popped up because sorry, that's not making sense. Right. I'm more tried signing it over the top. Not to wipe away the excess. They look a lot cleaner. But let's get on with it. Charles did do it in London, isn't it? Is that a permanent tattoo? I'm like, yeah, with a needle. Yeah, I designed skateboards, bro, and fingerboards and wheels. So a new formula of wheels. Like skateboard wheel and fingerboard wheel, to be fair. But yeah, it's my artist, and I'm an artist, and the reason I got into this is one, I want tattoos myself to do tattooing, and also, well, I love tattoos. It's just really annoying me because I think because of AI now, it's sort of ruined this. Sort of people don't know what's real or not. Like, where's the real talent gone? Do you know what I mean? People just have to. Everything's fake. So I'm like, well, you can't fake this. AI can't do this yet. That's for sure. There's probably a robot somewhere that can do it, but I mean, I still personally wouldn't trust it. So someone said to me, oh, tearing up the skin. But I was like, I'll show people in a minute. I'm not tearing it up at all, and this is a shading needle. So you'd know if I got the wrong angle, it can slice it. Like, especially skin. So I shaded my leg now. I shaded the piece. I'll show people my leg piece in a second, which I'm quite proud of. It's not a leg piece, but I mean it's on my leg, and it's 7 in the Reaper, and I've shaded both of them, and I didn't have any reference because it was my own drawing, so it's from my mind. So that's why, to me, it looks good anyway. And I mean, I'll just show people quickly. So this is one I shaded, as I said. I don't have a line work needle. Wait, damn it. So it's got the Reaper and it's got 7. I'm gonna bring the camera in closer. 1 second. I'm just gonna flip it. So there's the Reaper. It needs more shading. And then the number 7, which is the first time I shaded. I like that. Obviously, going to see how that heals and comes out, because I think some of that will fade, of course. But these ones at the end really will fade. But I can always go in and do a touch up. That's the best part about it. And now being like getting into tattooing myself and having the confidence to tattoo. I mean, it is. I feel like, I don't know. I know a lot of people do stick and pokes and things like that, but to do big leg pieces and arm pieces, I might do like the line work once I've got it down for my sleeve, and then go and get someone to do shading and stuff like that. Or I don't know, because as I say, I want my art, all my own pieces to be me, like the ghost I've done. There's now technically 3 pieces of art from Pinterest, right? Like people get Pinterest tattoo or whatever, but the rest are designed by me. And I'm going to edit the rest to slightly be more original, because I am getting sleeve. I'm not going to be because you can work that Reaper into a sleeve easy. Do you know what I mean? And like the leg pieces, that Reaper on the leg with the 7, that can easily be turned into a lot. And they all can. And then the other ones I done, which is mushroom. Well, I didn't do that one, but still. And then this little furry monster thing. And then on this leg, we've got a ghost with a skateboard. I don't know if you can see it. Ish. Sort of. And the thing is, the reason it's wild, and I like to say, it's not as easy as people may think. I'll just get tattooed myself. Like, it is hard. It vibrates against the bone, and if you get it wrong, you have messed that up for life. Well, obviously you've got laser, I get that. But realistically, laser is going to be very painful. So I wouldn't, if I was somebody, I wouldn't just tattoo. I don't want people to see what I'm doing. But all I'm going to tattoo. I mean, seriously, like, if you're a good artist, then maybe, but please go to an actual artist and get it done. So I was going, I've done it because he done it. Like, there's a reason why I'm doing it. I'm practicing. It appears to be more of like a natural talent to a degree, especially having like no reference and just going from mind. I know no one would want that, but if you can do that, then going from a reference and tracing will be a piece of piss. Like, literally, if you can do something that's the hardest part of form, that's what I like to imagine. You do the hardest part of something first. You learn the hardest part while you're still learning, obviously, the basics at the same time. Then that crossroads, you've already crossed it. Like I said, freehand is a bit rough. It's not exactly 100% symmetrical, but I'm going to sort out the shading a little bit more. But I think the shading's fairly decent-ish. It's more gradient now. I'm going to obviously sort out now because I want more blackout spots on it. The first bit of shading I've ever done, other than this one, which also packed a bit of red into it. And after I've done I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like this one as well. Skull. It's shaded in the eye. And if you actually look on the back, I didn't blow out or blow through at all. And it's literally 1 millimeter, which is wild to be able to get shaded and that detailed and not go too deep. Also, you need to go deeper. I do go deeper because it's on my skin. I've been practicing on like about 1 millimeter, and then in the skin you go about 2 millimeters ish. It's honestly quite a nice weird feeling, and it's quite smooth, and it kind of like it tickles when it's on the bone. I find like when I'm tattooing, there's on a bit of bone. It's just like last night I was falling asleep with this one. I mean, I didn't do this one, so that one, and so wait, let me think. There's 3 on me that I didn't do, but the other 6 I did. And as I said, I never regret it. And I know that already because I'm 25. I'm already like past the age of like, not really, you can always do things you regret. But because I designed them and because I just think art's art, it's never perfect. I used to be into graffiti and I still kind of like it. I still just don't do it, obviously. That's why I designed a board like that. And my font, well, I guess the font style, like the logo writing is very much the graffiti style. So I don't know. I really like this butterfly, I'm not going to lie. I know you can, if you look really carefully, you can see it ain't symmetrical in areas. Like this part here doesn't connect up like that. But to be honest, some butterflies I've seen in the net, like they're not always 100% symmetrical. I mean, the patterns are, but their wing may be a bit damaged, or there may be a fold in where the angle you're looking at the butterfly, meaning it doesn't look symmetrical. So that could technically be a butterfly angle. That's just the excuse I'm going to use for it. Obviously, it's not the case. Right, back to it. I cannot, bro, because I don't really say anything people get me to say, because I find it a very weird thing that people do that. If you say this, I'm like, why? Why do you want me to say a particular word? It's just odd. See, this is exactly why I wipe away excess, because I nearly went in and shaded again, but it didn't actually need it. So now look at it. It's made such a difference, it's crazy. So those pockets I shaded actually look more shaded now. I can't believe this. Like, so when you do something, you're like, holy shit, actually impressed with yourself a little bit, right? You kind of shock yourself. It's reminding yourself to stay grounded and humble with it, right? It's only because to me that it's all art forms.
I'm just good at art, typically speaking, right? But you give me a math test, I always say it's some shit. I will literally fail that math test. Like, if someone said, oh, you know, this is to save your life, I'd be like, okay, cool, you might as well just take me now. Like, I am terrible at maths. I've never been good at maths. I don't understand, like, I think because it also bores me, because maths is just there's one answer to it. Where art, there isn't one answer. Like, there could be something that's slightly wrong, or you're designing it slightly differently, or you're changing something up slightly, and that's art, and art is forever changing. But maths is the same answer, and I think that's what I never liked about maths, to be honest. That is awesome. I'm loving the shading on it. First, I'm going to class this as my, other than this piece, and then obviously shading on my leg and the other pieces I've done. Can I call it shading? More blacking. Actually, no, I forget. I keep forgetting about this piece. There. Oh, damn it. Can you see the 7? It's like gradient. I'm really happy with that. Honestly, it's really... Oh, this one's worse. This one I tried doing it, but the needle was blunt, so it's cut up my leg in like 5 places. And I thought I was just shit. I thought I wasn't pushing it in deep enough, right? Because it's like, I've done so many others. It's like with a piece of piss, it generally just doesn't hurt. I say that, but I mean, to be honest, as I say, I have a crazy high pain tolerance to a degree when it comes to most things. I guess that skateboarding helped me fall on my ass plenty of times and humble me right to the core and remind me that I'm mortal. Because I feel like we all, not forget we're mortal, but we all forget. You forget falling over is going to hurt. You forget when you fall over, that's it. It could actually be the last time you fall over as well. And I think with skateboarding, there's been a few times where I'm like, whoa, this put me right on the edge. Like, I'm pretty much being close to... Right, I think I need to add a bit more detail to this one. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling it. I just don't know where I'm going to add shading to this particular one. Oh, crap. This particular one. It's annoying because I want to shade the one on my leg, and obviously you've got to leave it time to heal, so... So it's a bit of freehand. Let's go for it. These lines aren't here. I'm just adding them in there to add a bit more detail to certain areas. Colour packing certain areas. Well, colour packing, blacking out version of the black and white version of colour packing. Really. Don't be ruining my butterfly one, Mish. No, sir. That's how good I can shade with a millimetre and a table underneath. This is the real challenge. Oh, the boy can do it. I'm serious. I'm so stoked with this natural. No blowouts. And the shading on the eyes and the shading on... I mean, don't get wrong, this doesn't help me gauge the depth for actual skin, but I've done my own skin, so I know the depth of skin as well. This actually helps me just learn depth control regardless of what depth you're doing it at. If you just remember to add an extra millimetre to what you're doing. Because this is a millimetre, you want to go in about 2 millimetres. I'm not telling people to do this to go toe. Say, damn, I don't need kids coming back. Like, people like, oh, my kid tattooed a big on his head. You said you thought it was a good idea. But I was raised in Jackass time, so you can't listen to what I say. That is a very, very stupid decision to make. Don't listen to me. I grew up watching Jackass and then, like, literally whacking each other with poles and... That is spit out. But the fact I'm managing to work a millimetre, I'm actually impressed right now. I said, give me a math test. I failed it with flying colours. I know that's the wrong thing, but it's true. I will really shit at it. I know what a 50p shape like. I think that's as far as I get. Oh, look at that. Oh, clean. So yeah, I've added a bit more shading to certain areas just to kind of make it look a little more realistic. It's a bit messy right now, but yeah. The writing shit. The writing is not my strong suit. It never has been. I've been terrible at writing. Men are not all men. I shouldn't say that because that's stereotyping. Sorry, guys. Most men I know are terrible at writing, including me. Like generally, shit. I can write well, but I can't write well. My handwriting's terrible, but my writing, my literacy is good. I am pretty stoked with this one. I really am. After a clean-up, as I say, there's no reference for that as well. That's why I'm more impressed with it than anything. It's a bit like this. I'm sorry, I'm actually really happy with it, which is just keeping me going a little bit. You know that one? No reference for that at all. Because I literally drew it on the spirit paper. There's nothing to trace. I just drew the outline of something like the Reaper. And they are two separate tattoos. I've done the 7 first because 7 is for my friends. Because I literally lost 7 of my friends, closest friends. So 7 is my like unlucky piss take number that I laugh at sometimes. It's like really dark humour. It's like, you know, laughing at it's literally like a dark comedy. So yeah, I lost 7 friends. I've also been attacked 7 times with a bladed article. 7 seems to pop up a lot in my life as a very unlucky number. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to tattoo it on myself. And then obviously put the Reaper above it as well, kind of sick. But he's on a skateboard, so he's like, you know, they skate. My mates, because we're all skaters. That's why, not why I started a skate company, but why I stepped away from skating, because it's going to sound really weird, but when you've got all your mates, like 7 of you, plus as well, because we have more mates, it's just my tight-knit community of friends, like, we go out, like, all the time. But you take those away from the activity, and you're sat there doing, like, skateboarding, you know what I mean? And it felt like cheating. Also, I don't know how to describe it. It just felt like it wasn't correct. It wasn't the right thing to be doing. Well, it depends. But if you talk about my fingerboard or my skateboard, as a skateboarder, like, I have a Crux at the moment. But I am going to be getting some Thunders or Aces. Maybe some indie. Actually, no, I might get some indies, to be honest with you. So I used to love it. I know someone told me not to get indies again a few years ago. I was just like, okay, so I didn't get them. But I mean, I always remember, like, I know this is dumb because a lot of people love indies, but where I was going to have a lot of people had this. It was weird. It's like a love-hate relationship with indies, and it was like, especially hollows. Because I had a mate who's always say he would break them or they'd bend quicker. But at the end of the day, the trucks I've been getting, the Kingpin keeps breaking, which is just like, what's on earth? I was going to go for a skate, but because the sun's out and then because of my tattoos now, I shouldn't really go in the sun with fresh tattoos because they will. I mean, the last thing I need to do is burn them. I'm just waiting for some moisturiser. Yeah, boy, 100%, man. That's what I'm saying. I personally love indies. That's why I said I'm going to go for indies. But at the same time, like, it's as I was talking about before, me and my mates, it was like rollerblades and beefing. I was like, oh, bro, you really got them? Oh, yeah. And he's like, you know how I feel about it. It's fucking hilarious. So now talking about them reminds me of, like, bro, the arguments we would have over the stupidest shit. It's like gatekeeping in your own little community. But now you can't. I've got an impact board at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna probably set up one of my own boards real soon because I actually make skateboards. I actually make my own formula of skateboard with as well. So I'm gonna have to take my phone out there to show you guys because this is gonna be annoying. So These are two of the boards I've made. They're finger boards that I've made. Yeah, but oh yeah, I always forget about benches, bro. Always. It's weird, isn't it? How many flipping Grind King was saying that I forgot about completely up until what, like 3 years ago. And I remembered and I was like, holy shit, yeah, that's bringing back some memories. That is. Now, these are generic wheels, not gonna name them. Right, I'm not like, you can hear about like not a bouncy that is, sorry, but so they're my wheels, but they power slide exactly the same. There's not like this side pushing out more or less, and they are 85A and these are 101A. Which, if anyone understands, obviously, normally you'd get these. Sorry, for people that don't know this, I'm not trying to mansplain it to you guys. So you have harder wheels for power slides, right, and reverts and street skating, really. And you have softer wheels for like cracked curves, stones, cruising. They're cruiser wheels, so to speak. 85, 76. You can still skate with them, but I wouldn't try and do like a power slide because you are just going to eat shit. And it's I find them so funny, bro. Those sorts of power slides, I'm sorry, you see someone doing power slide, the board literally just stops and they almost do the power slide like a hee in the air, like a Michael Jackson, because their legs are like, oh my day, it carries them with it. It's fucking hilarious. So yeah, but with these ones, you can power slide because there's a formula it's made with. So they are still 85. 1 second, brother, I will respond to the text. They are still 85 polyurethane, 85A. So that's literally like the perfect wheel, but they're literally the perfect wheels. I'm not gonna lie. I like to the point where I tested them, and I have not taken them off since because they skate so nicely, and they skate better. I can't even say because it feels like so biased because I've made them, but I've got OJ somewhere, right? And I'm literally not changing them back over for those wheels because I'm like, these are sick. So they do everything I need them to do. Right. Anyway, right, bear with. Oh, I have designed that thing, by the way, I was going to say. Okay. Oh man. Sorry, guys. Right, bear with. I'm so tired today, I really am. Yeah, so I got to, for people I didn't see, sorry. With the butterfly, it needs cleaning up a little bit more, but it's not symmetrical, and it was drawn from mind. I'm actually fucking stoked with that. I'm sorry, I really am. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, damn. I managed to do the shading quite well, like replicate it either side. Because obviously, with shading is a nightmare. Nightmare. I don't know why I said it like that. It's a nightmare because trying to wipe it away to see what excess is actually just ink on top. That's, you know what I mean, or actually in the skin. I'm now confident enough to shade myself. Well, I am shading myself on my leg, but I've done it with a flipping lime white one. If anyone knows, yeah, like 30 millimeters, like the smallest one. I know is like they might even be 2.5. I'm not even no cap. They are so small, but I don't know if people can see it. But the 7 is like shaded. It's gradient, and then it's got the Reaper. It's literally for my friends. Like it seems dark. Happy to explain that one because I was going to do gravestones and like Jesus down there, but at the same time, I always like to say like death is not a bad thing. It's not an omen. Death comes for all of us. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't be seen as a bad thing, but it's giving a bit lightheartedness because he's on a skateboard. You know what I mean? And we all wear skaters, so. Oh man. There we. I'm thinking because the tattoos I've done on myself, they're on me, so they're going to be a little bit, maybe a hit and miss more. So I've looked up; they do seem to be a bit harder on yourself. I've not done someone else's skin other than mine yet. So the moment I do, and bear in mind this is from mine, so I am confident enough that I could do a pretty decent piece. Obviously, this to me is still a bit dark, but I was thinking of going in and adding shading with a bit of white. Not now, maybe later on or something, but adding some lighter tones to this, but not just natural skin color. I want white highlights to make things pop, and it also make it more 3D. So I want to do like semi-realistic tattoos, right, with like a 3D sort of edge to it. I think that is quite sick. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because of utilising the fact that I've done stonemasonry and they feel, I know it's very different, but at the same time they don't. I feel like I'm shaping something. Rather than like drawing something, you're shaping it. It's weird. Because you're engraving it, you're like outlining it.
No, just ignore me because it's not to
Right, bear with. What am I doing? Oh, I don't know today, to be honest with you. I've lost my sanity a little bit now. I'm just waiting for the needles to turn up. Exciting stuff. Yeah, literally, as soon as the needles come, I'm going to get on designing my next tattoo for myself. I sound like the most selfish sentence ever, but I mean, really, that's what I mean. Designing one for myself. I've done a flashcard. I will keep adding flashcards because I mean, I would literally want to design a fuck ton of flashcards. Like I've done this earlier, and it is already off of a design, so it's not mine. I have to always clarify that so people know. But if this water drop one has a love heart in it, right? I love this design. So I'm trying to come up with something like that. That's a little bit more like, I guess, unisex too. Something that's actually original. It's not original, I guess, if it's a takeoff of something. It's taking inspiration from something. But I think a lot of things in life, people don't realise, draw inspiration from a lot. Oh, I love the 7 on my leg, sorry. I am very proud of it, but it's very sore and red. And I wonder why. Shading batters the skin, man. Absolutely batters it. So yeah, I'm pretty content with that. People can't see it because damn it, bear with. It's very sore and red. So I don't know if I could. Yeah, it was that sore and red. I was just trying to think about the last piece that I got done by in a parlour because that's what I'm kind of trying to judge it off of. Is the healing time what it looked like in a parlour and comparing them to? Now, honestly, the reason I was paid to people don't do it is the first piece I done is this piece. And it is absolutely terrible. It's the first piece I've done. It's terrible. But I'm happy with what it means, right? But then obviously that's where you get practice from, is on yourself, I guess. And I wouldn't want to practice on anybody else, to be honest. That actually would make me feel so bad if I messed up their skin. Do you know what I mean? And just like ruined it. But for me, I'm more like, hey, it's like you're an artist. Artists are used to sitting there with pen all over their hands and inks and stuff under their nails. I mean, this is just the life of an artist. Like, the amount of shit I get, like stonemasonry, carpentry, all these things require you to breathe in a shit ton amount of dust and all that goodness. I honestly think that thing of tattooing is probably one of the least messiest and things that I've done. Like stonemasonry, you breathe in stone. Carpentry, you breathe in wood and sawdust. Right? Like even fingerboards, like making those. I'm still doing that, by the way. I don't want people to worry that is my company. Like that is still happening. But tattooing is like a side hobby passion, but also hopefully people are going to want some pieces, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I literally would tattoo anybody who wants to be tattooed. But obviously, I just got to warm up first, really. Like a permanent state of warm up. But like the idea of taking a shitty stencil and painting is then good, or not having any reference, which is what I've done for this butterfly. As I said, there's no reference for this butterfly, but then the first image I looked at and went, okay, I'm gonna do something like that and shade it. And it just pops. It's the first bit of shading I've kind of really done. I didn't go too deep with it to the point where it didn't bleed out too much, essentially. And that is the first millimetre layer anyway, so that's good enough. Do you know what's so weird when lies happen is when there's like one person for a while and then it jumps up and there seems to be like 6 people joining. It's like very like perfect numbers. Do you get what I mean by that? Instead of jumping up by like 1 or something, it always seems to jump up by like 4 or 3 or 2. It does do 1, but then the next jump is just, it's weird. I don't understand it. But yeah, tattoo needles arriving today, so I'll be able to finish this leg piece that I wanted to do. I wanted to do my left leg, but now I feel like I've ruined it for the moment where I've scarred it up yesterday because the needle was blunt. I should have kept pushing it, but because it's a new tattoo and I didn't know that it was blunt, it felt like it was tearing me up to shit. So I was like, okay, this isn't probably great for my skin right now. And yeah, it turns out it wasn't so great for my skin. It's torn up really badly. But luckily, where I've only got a few bits of ink there, I could easily do a cover up. To the point where even if I did want to get a laser, because I felt like those dots or lines were in the way, I actually could really easy. I could get lasered in about a matter of literal minutes to seconds. I generally think that'd probably be a few minutes and that'd be done. Like, I think lasering is quite quick. I just know it's incredibly painful. I know people have got laser tattoo like removal and halfway through they have to stop, and I'm pretty sure numbing cream won't work for laser removal. So it's like, that's why I do think if someone's going to tattoo, please go to a tattoo parlor and don't do it yourself. I think the fact you can, in a way, tattoo guns being so easily available to buy, and you can be so young and buy it at the age of, I mean, that to me just spells disaster. I know luckily it hasn't happened yet, and I guess people worry more. And it's funny because when people come online, they're like, wait, is that like a semi-permanent tattoo? And I've never personally seen, and I don't know if this would be pretty cool if this was a thing, but a semi-permanent tattoo that uses a tattoo gun and a needle, there isn't. You know, a tattoo gun with a needle is a permanent tattoo. As I say, I've got the water ones, but that's definitely not what I'm doing as well. That's why I felt like, and it's going to sound really stupid, but that's why I felt like I had to post a video of me tattooing myself, and obviously I would do the recovery process as well, so people could be like, oh yeah, it's definitely a tattoo, because I'm not trying to prove the tattoos, but because I have this tattoo printer thing that I done, which I thought would be really cool to put stickers, like tattoo pack, like, you know, we used to buy the candy cigarettes and you get the tattoos in the packs. That's what I was going to do, but like our own tattoos, and they just come in the fingerboard packs and skateboard packs and stuff like that, just for, you know, just for shits and gigs, just because that whole thing about skateboarding and like, I don't know, it's that whole anti-culture, hip tattoos are, I don't know, it all kind of links to me in my head anyway. But yeah, so they come with temporary tattoos, but that's why I felt like I had to post a video where I'm actually showing myself tattooing myself, because I don't know, it just felt done. Because as I say, at the end of the day, when I've got those temporary tattoos, they want people thinking that's what it was. So, the amount of people that did go, oh, is that a temporary tattoo or is that like a real tattoo? I'm like, bro, how do people not know the difference? If I see somebody with a gun goes like, and there's a needle, I know for a fact that is a real tattoo gun. I mean, don't quote me if I'm wrong. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, sorry, I mean, my brain's not working today, guys. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there is no temporary tattoo that is an actual needle. Like, you have to, temporary tattoos would be stuck on. Like, oh my god, it's off, man. Yeah, temporary tattoos would be stuck on. But I got one on my chest right now, and that's what's funny, because I was like, trying to showcase the other day. This one's staying on really well. It really is. It's quite impressive, to be honest, how long this one on my chest is hung on. But it's had multiple life cycles almost. Like, when you wash it away, there's a layer that comes off, and there's a layer, which is really weird, because I'm like, how many layers was it? Because it felt very flat. But yeah, so I can't wait for these new needles to come today. They're a little bit thicker ones than I had yesterday. So the lines I'll be able to do a little, corn and stuff like that, be a little bit more consistent. I feel like the issue, as I say, the main issue I have with this tattoo, like these needles, sorry, the fucking brain, guys, honestly. I think they are 0.25, which is the smallest you can go, which makes sense because these lines are fucking tiny. They're literally like micro lines, and they're like when you see people do eyebrows and things like that tattooing, that's what it's kind of giving. Oh my lord, what was that? Right, I'm gonna go for a cigarette, guys. I might be back, I might not be back. It depends, because I mean, if slap my head. If my partner makes it back before I come back in, then I am going straight back out again. But we will see. But I do want to have, it's probably really cool to have a skate shop, right? Because we've got skateboards, fingerboards, and actually, well, someone else there, a few people have said it, but I think it's an awesome idea, and having a tattoo parlour there too. And, you know, you come get a tattoo by me, someone who owns a skate company. I think I'm always just going to be me. But I mean, say I do get somewhere with the business, which people think I am, and I can't thank you guys enough. I do believe in myself, but I don't think it's anything special. So, I mean, I don't think it's... Even though people be like, oh, but you've made a new type of skateboard wheel or thing, and I do try and remind myself of these things, I just still think at the end of the day, like, anyone's capable of doing anything. That's why I do these lives, because hopefully it can inspire people to actually think, oh, do you know what, I could do something like that, or I have a hobby and a passion, I can push for this, because anyone, believe me, you can. You know, 2-3 years later, I've got a skate company, I make fingerboards and skateboards, and the passion to start these things, I started tattooing, and now I've got multiple. Obviously, I tattoos anyway, but I was like really needing more. But the price was just too much, right? It's just too damn expensive. And I appreciate what it is. It's permanent art on your body. So, you know, and it's a big risk. But that's was like, fuck it, I'm just getting a tattoo done because I'm good at art. And then I was really like, fucking like, okay, maybe I'm not good at art when I started it. I'll show people my leg piece because this is funny. So this is the 2% I done. Absolutely terrible. But because it's 2% of people who stay sober, I know the tattoo has meaning to me, and I know I'm not going to regret it in that case. And then this is the other one, which is actually shaded. I love this one. I thought this was actually quite sick. And the shading was really fun. I'm not going to lie, the thing about tattooing yourself is it is really fun. I don't know if every time tattooing someone else, because I've obviously done fake skin and me, that's it. I just got to wait for someone to trust me enough. I mean, seriously, it's kind of like, I do get the worry, and that's why I'm practicing as much as possible, but it'd be amazing to have a tattoo parlour mixed in with a skate shop. Obviously, I wanted to skate park, that could be a different thing though, because I don't think you can't be getting a tattoo and being all sweaty and stuff, because it's like hygiene. So it'd have to be like, maybe the same building, but another door you go through. And then there'd be like literally, obviously, because the hygiene levels have to be crazy. You have to be on top of your shit when you're getting when you have a tattoo parlour. And I've always thought and it's not because I'm like me, human character energy, because I like to build a team, but I don't like going somewhere new that's already been established. I always like the idea of starting something up new with a group of people or a load of people. And I already technically know quite a few people who can tattoo. So like my partner's incredible, like suddenly he's a natural talent for her. I'm okay. Like you're my partner's mum, and I don't tell me that's it. No, I swear there's more people. I know a lot of people who've at least done stick and poke for themselves as well. Do you know what I mean? Right, 2 seconds. My leg. This one is itchy. This is where I messed up. Though. So this is the needle with blunt, and this is what it done to my leg. But it's fine because I can do a cover up, and obviously they're going to be red and sore now, like quite bad. But yeah. 2 seconds. I'm so tired, guys. I'm going for a cigarette, and I'll be back in a moment. Right, hello. Yeah, peace, love, catch you all in a sec. Right, so yeah, I don't know. If people want to get a tattoo, then please just write in the community thing. Obviously, I've got a second channel now, which is Ski Addiction. No, wrong word. Art Addiction.
over the whatever time period, tackling all the different forms of art I like engraving. So that's one of the boards I engraved, skateboards. Making skateboards will be on there too. Tattooing is going to be on there. Beanies, merch, anything art related will be on there. And that's what I think it's already got 7. I know it's going to sound wild compared to this, it's quite funny, but I made it yesterday. I haven't really posted anything. I think we've had 7 of the same people find my account through following me on here, which is fair play. I mean, I don't know how you've done that because I say I haven't posted it. I posted on other platforms, but they don't follow me on those platforms. So it's like, I don't know if it's because people get a notification saying that, oh, he's got another channel. But the same person has like a second channel, maybe. I don't know how they found it that quick. Fair play, but as I said, there'll be the skateboards I made, a bit of engraving that I do. I'm sorry, like that board is awesome. So that's engraved. I love engraving. I'll be doing stonemasonry, carpentry, making skateboards, tattooing, anything art related really, other than painting. I mean, painting is one of my least favourite things to do. It's literally my... Sorry, I'm just looking for a lighter. It's literally my arch enemy when it comes to art. Like if there was only painting for art, then I would be shit artist. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very blessed that there is multiple types of art. That's why I like tattooing. Art compared to maths, because there's multiple avenues you could take. Well, with maths, yeah, okay, algebra, and but they're like, I don't know, man. Maths is set in stone. I never liked that. Like, why are you learning something that all years had to? I get it now. I'm older. It's good to know things. But why know something that has a definitive answer anyway that you can use a calculator for? I wouldn't want to study that. But like making skateboards, making fingerboards, tattoos that I started doing now, that to me is way more appealing because you can do things that haven't been done before, new things. So I'm doing. Like I said, this tattoo is to simplify my makes. I got 7. So it's I like Hearted Spin on the Grim Reaper. It needs more shading. I done the Ghost. What else did I do? I got Barton on it anyway. Done this little goblin guy. Oh. And I got Cross. And I got a Reaper here. Right, that reminds me of Blue Harvest, the Star Wars parody. Yeah, 2 seconds. Friendly, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying, but anyway, I can't remember what I'm saying myself. Helpful. But yeah, over the next, I mean, it's going to be quite exciting because technically, someone gets a tattoo from me. They're getting a tattoo from the person who made, I made Skate Addiction, the first company of its kind in the UK, skateboards and fingerboards, and a new Formula wheel. So normally I feel like someone who owns that place, I'm not saying I'm like Andy Schrock or anything like that, because I'm really not. These guys are fucking legends in the skate industry. I can never compare, can never compete. I'm not even trying to compete. But imagine getting a tattoo. Someone made it clear, like in a few years' time. Imagine getting a tattoo from like Andy Schrock or someone who owns a skateboard company. Because that's obviously I made my own skateboard company. It's the first one kind of formulated a new type of wheel. So yeah, I'm just like, imagine what that's like to get. Oh shit. Sorry. That's a nightmare. I don't know why they don't have to do it the other way around in the code.
Yeah, I know. It makes more sense. I thought they were supposed to be coming today to put in their intercom system. I was there. Was it yesterday?
I thought it was meant to be today as well.
Today, I'm never turning up, don't I?
Yeah, usually sometimes.
Yeah.
That's just very true. Right, time to go for fucking wasps. There's a wasp in it now. Anyway guys, I'm going to go edit some footage and I think I'll be back on tomorrow, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I think tomorrow I'll be back live, and maybe have some more tattoos to show. Who knows? Because if the stuff comes up there, we'll be doing more tattoos this evening. Because the thing is, I'm doing sort of line work connecting to my tattoos, right, on my arms and like this, because that can connect to a bigger sleeve piece. That's why I'm finding pieces like that, hollowed out line work with some darker areas, because those are things that I can easily transform into a sleeve piece. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go edit some footage and true skating. Right, I'm a lovely and I'm gonna catch you on the next one tomorrow. So peace, love, I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you then.